We're back with Genshin Impact. Last time we had a lot of fights and did Amber's quest. This time we're going to be going back to the main quest, so a lot of lore today. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I'll have you know I'm a Fatui diplomat. Diplomat's assistant, Victor. I am here on orders from His Excellency to assess the situation in Mondstadt. Tell me more. I'll tell you one thing. Mondstadt is boring. Though they call it the City of Freedom, there is nothing to do here at all. How do Mondstadters put up with this place? Sure, you may have rights here. Somehow more rights than in Snezhnaya. I do not know how that works, considering you can have slavery.
I need to go back to buying back my freedom.
And get licenses revoked at all times.
Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked.
And currently be arrested from the guards for being part of an organization, for not committing any crimes.
Set up a guy to get arrested for not committing any crime?
Somehow that is the free city in the world. But this is incredibly lame, unlike in Snezhnaya, where we are all just freaking robots who work for His Excellency.
Flora, hey, your sister's dead. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm sorry to have to tell her, but your sister was freaking eviscerated. She's no more. Welcome to the Floral Whisper. Do you need anything? About your sister. Why is that not an option? I'll protect them, just like how Lord Barbatos protects us.
And so Flora has joined her sister. She too has entered Lord Barbatos's winds. And by that I mean she's just going to Barbatos for the weekend. Her sister's never coming back though.
Isn't that Jean?
It is. I recognize that.
Seems she's talking to someone.
I think you're right, Paimon. How perceptive.
Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place.
Well, before we do that, Paimon, let me very quickly shift my consciousness away from my body to here.
In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Tibet.
Are you talking from my pocket?
Makes sense.
Well, we're back. And great news, guys. Wood's still here. Hey, Wood. How are you doing? Long time no see. I was able to find Kaya. Turns out he was just a liar and a member of the SS. But I'm sure you're a good, upstanding citizen. I mean, you eat fisherman's toast. What more do you need to look for in a person?
Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
I've become honorary knight. Just like Kaya and all those people who arrested the citizens who were exploring. Ah. Where's my option to
Honorary
reject?
Knight of Favonius?
I don't want to be part of this. City of
We
Freedom,
ask
yeah,
for your
right.
continued assistance in finding some answers.
There's something you didn't tell them.
Yeah, I thought you'd tell them. You know that I don't like talking. I'm nervous.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Oh, I'd like to investigate it on my own first, or I don't think, yeah.
So you do remember him, that green guy.
I thought you were talking about why I didn't have a vision.
He looked just like that guy down there.
He does look kind of similar to that guy. Yeah, that's a pretty weird coincidence.
See? See? Wait, hold on a minute. That...
Alright, well, let's see if we can piece it together, guys. So, we saw a guy with a green hat and green clothes earlier, and then we saw a guy with the same green hat and green clothes now. No, I'm not getting anything. You got anything, Paimon?
That's the same guy!
Oh! Oh, of course! Ah, I knew I was missing something. Well, let's catch up with him then, Paimon. You can't get notes that deep on a harp that small. Just a pro tip.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The Lion Fang perished.
Is he playing all this on the harp?
Slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Ooh.
Wait, you guys are...
Yeah, hello, green fellow. That's a good name.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away. Hey, cut it with the amnesia act! All right, show it to him. Oh, isn't this... What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Last time I checked, it was full of impurities.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Thanks. That's mine now. I've claimed it.
You really do have some wonderful abilities.
Yeah, I've got some pretty good abilities.
Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
Ooh, spooky.
Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Tonight, I'd suggest you turn yourself in along with the dragon. Alright. Well, let's go full SS, I suppose. This guy's done nothing wrong whatsoever, but he's expressed his opinions. That, right there, is capital offense in the City of Freedom.
Do you really deem that necessary?
Absolutely. Sheen has told me that we must do it, and whatever she says must be right. Hey, Otto, I remember you. Hey, Venti, I also remember you.
Holy Lyre de Hamel is...
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play.
Ooh.
With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Stormterror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world.
Ooh.
There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy? Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we
For
steal it?
free will. Yeah, City of Freedom. I wouldn't go against the City of Freedom. Alright, they arrest people for just thinking of taking stuff that's laying around. Alright, let alone stealing a relic. That's gonna be, that'll be definitely an execution. Not even a question. Alright, I'm down here. I don't know what being down here does for me, but I'm down here. Ooh, it's a stealth mission. Hi. Hello. Luckily, they're full equal opportunity here. So they've decided to put. They said, you know, it's nighttime. It's difficult for guards to see anyway, so we might as well put all the blind guards on duty tonight. So luckily for me, none of them can actually see. Wow. This is actually a very disappointing stealth mission.
Who are you?
Oh,
She disappeared!
someone who can teleport.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Why would we run? Why would we run?
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
They've seen us. Run! What happens if we lose? I want to turn myself in. I don't know how we got past 13 guards on the way back after the alarm had been raised. Yeah, so is this a gliding zone? I don't want to get in trouble if it is. Oh. Alright, we just have the power of time on our side, so we can't lose. Oh,
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
who's this guy? Is this history major?
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
Who are you? What is your motivation?
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe.
They saw my dress.
As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
You're here.
I am. I was literally just standing at the door, T-posing for 7 hours.
Wait, you're...
It's Jean.
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster.
So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Stormterror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Stormterror issue.
I believe you. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly.
Why not?
Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Stormterror issue.
Has there ever been a time in history where the peaceful option gets diplomatic pressure? They're like, oh yeah, I think I think the Chechnyans and the Russians are just gonna talk it out. No, the Americans won't allow us to do that. Only by murdering the Chechnyans is the only option. Like, hello?
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining.
So, who's
Our
Mondstadt's
actions are going
enemies?
to get them stirred up.
Unfortunately, due to some recording errors, I lost the rest of the video, but we were able to get back the lyre from the Fatui, and we started on a quest to get more tears. But we will take a look at that next time.
Thank you.